What's up, Facebook? I'm Jake Failing, and this is Casey Crawford, and we're here for another edition, another episode. What are we? I mean, we haven't been canceled yet, which I guess would come from you. So we haven't get all right. Coffee with Casey, another installment. Thank you for tuning in. I think we're right on time. Maybe 1 minute over. Blame it on me.
Yeah,
one of these points, I'm not going to be here because we've continually been like 90 seconds late. But I promise it won't happen again. But we're excited to be back. Dave King also in the building. I don't know if we've switched over to DK yet. Dave has a jacket on like it's 40 degrees in here because...
That's why.
Yeah, that's why. So that was
hide that
poor communication, ironically, between me and Dave. But you know what? Love works. And he's showing off his one sample Love Works shirt over there. But anyway, so Dave is going to be monitoring your comments. Give shout-outs from where you are. We'd love to give you guys shout-outs, all the different offices. We love hearing from you. And then also questions. You know, this is an opportunity for the next 10 minutes or so where we'll have Casey. By the way, I have not let you speak yet. I'm still rolling. Where we're going to have questions. Dave's already waving his hand, so keep the questions coming. I'll continue to check in with you guys. Dave, what do we got?
Angela Martin already wants to know when we're coming to Nashville.
Boot scooting
She
boogie.
asks that question every
Boot
time.
Scooting, but yeah, I mean, we got to work on our line dance game before we do that, Dave. Don't you think? We can get some boots. Last time I saw Angela Martin out there, she had Toby. I thought she was going to kill Toby on the dance floor. Like, Toby was out there, boot scooting boogie, two-step and do-si-do. Did you still do-si-do?
Yeah, still. Yes.
You got that move in your repertoire? Jake has some pretty mad moves. So, Angela, yeah, keep holding it down. Can't wait to catch up. You saw Kobe just a couple days ago down in Florida, actually.
All right, speaking of the field, and keep the questions coming, but speaking of the field, right before we went live here, and who knows, that may have ended up on the live stream, but we talked about something that we rolled out in marketing. I know Dave's been on a couple videos, some really exciting things for the field about funnels and splash pages, and right out of the gate, we're seeing a ton of success. Kevin O'Loughlin, we give him shout-outs all the time from Pittsburgh, and Hung Lee as well.
We give him shout-outs because he just leads the way on so many technology initiatives. I didn't hear this from Kevin, so Kevin, if you're on me, I'd be curious for you to comment. But I understand it was announced that you had 15 buyer leads come in from the new funnel system that we set up just 2 weeks ago, right? So 2 weeks ago, the funnels are set up. Last week, Kevin got 15 buyer leads in. That is killer. And beyond that, I understand that my man, Hung Lee, Karch Karai of New Orleans.
I don't know what that means.
It means he dominates beach volleyball.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. All right.
Spiked in Chad Fleener's face more than a couple times, to the surprise of many in the stands, actually. And he's already closed 2 loans from the funnels rolled out with our map system. So I know that our map program already had some kind of funnels built in. He put those splash pages up, developed buyers from those splash pages, and closed 2 or 3. Are you waving your hand at me to say hi, David?
No, I got a comment.
Okay,
that was
go
my
ahead.
signal, but you totally blew it. Hung Lee actually already has 3 closed loans from these pages that are accessible in M3. Now, we put a video on the hub that Casey Brinkman shot all about how to boost posts on Facebook, and Hung actually has his realtors boosting these posts for themselves.
Come on.
Right, and that's how he's closing these loans. He's partnering with these agents. They are paying the money to boost these posts, and these leads are coming in to the agents, to Hung, and he's having great success over it.
Man, I love that. I love that. And I think, that just really exemplifies our vision. You know how many times we mention Realtor in our marketplace perspectives and how we were built as a Realtor-centric organization. We know we get to work with buyers that Realtors typically develop. So we want to partner and help those Realtors find more buyers. This MAP program is perfect for it. And these funnels, man, what a tool to put in the hands of your Realtors to help them be some of your best marketing agents.
I feel like this Coffee with Casey was sponsored by M3. Right out of the gate, all the M3, love the success stories, but in all seriousness, so you got that, and then you've got the social media piece as well. And I know we started rolling out this almost like a LinkedIn ambassadors program that a lot of people have jumped on, which is really cool to see. We've talked a little bit with you about that's the platform where you really like to hang out. Are you seeing that resonate out there, the people using LinkedIn more, and maybe how that's resonating in the industry?
It's interesting, right? Because I was like OG Facebook, like down
Yeah, I know.
Facebook right out of the gate. That's how we were marketing this company. Was like F was for free when we saw Facebook, the little icon.
Right.
I mean, we had
That's right. That's
we
what
had
icon
time.
means.
We used Facebook to market our company dramatically. But then, I mean, it was weird. I hit that 5,000 friend thing, and also we had to switch the page up.
That's a humble
Can't
brag.
interact with it
That's
at
a
all.
humble brag.
It was problematic, and what it was the death of my Facebook life. Because we couldn't, you put me on a thing where I can't interact anymore, and LinkedIn is a place where I can actually still go in, comment, interact with folks. And it's really, it's where so many of our mortgage peers and real estate peers hang out and spend time and think through business issues, which ends up being a lot of what I talk about. So I've really enjoyed, LinkedIn as a platform to really engage business issues and really, our perspective as a company, which is that, man, we are a community. We're not just a company, right? We don't just have a for-profit initiative. This is a community of human beings that we believe in developing, and we really want to see that perspective shared and broadened, I think, in the business community. And LinkedIn's a place to really discuss topics like that and perspectives like that about corporate culture and what that means.
And not cats.
I think you can work cats into most
No,
of
I
that.
feel like LinkedIn has stayed true. So like where, Facebook gets ugly real fast around certain issues, we'll just say. Twitter as well. I mean, Twitter, you can run it so fast and your feed just continues to flow. LinkedIn, I feel like consistently I go and I get good information.
Yeah.
Industry-specific information, thought leader information, and so on. So yeah, love seeing what the company's doing there in general. Dave just waved his hand. Definitely keep the comments, questions, and shout-outs coming. Dave, what we got?
Yeah, Jason Steer, just speaking to that, he says that he cultivates 80% of his realtor business from Facebook and LinkedIn. 80% of his realtor business.
Yeah, I think in Facebook, to hear me on this, I think Facebook's still a fabulous platform for a lot of our guys to go develop business, to certainly meet realtors, share success stories with buyers. I think most of our buyers are on Facebook, folks that we help buy houses. So celebrating that incredible life event with them on Facebook, great place to do it. LinkedIn for me has just been a place I'm spending more time as I connect with other professionals.
That's the old school playbook, man.
What's
the
that?
Facebook.
Celebrate
it. I mean, real simple.
I think you were in a couple of those Facebook posts. Jeff Brown, OG, Jeff Brown, right here in Charlotte.
2007.
I was working my database. This was part of my database, guys. Are you working your database?
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
That was low-hanging fruit. All right, so let's stick on technology for a second. We talk about social media. We talk about these guys using funnels and seeing a ton of success. So technology. What I love about these Coffees with Casey is that they come right on the heels of when we tape our connection video, which you guys at Movement get to see internally. So we're catching you right on this wave. Like you're talking about something. So I feel like we always have to touch on it a little bit. And part of that was, we've been talking about what does the next 1, 2, 3 years look like for the company. We just went through a long-term planning process, a strategic process led by Michelle Donnelly in the building back there. And so that information's coming soon. We just hired a new CIO. That's coming soon.
Woo! Man, I'm excited about that.
Lots of exciting things. So as you
lottery pick,
I feel like as you do this and you sit back, I mean, like that was very, I think, emblematic of the whole process. Several months long.
Emblematic. Look that one up. Yeah, go ahead.
Several months long, exhausting at times, but at the end of the day, I think we've really come out at a super exciting place. So can you tease what some of that information looks like that's coming soon, specifically around the technology piece, and just kind of what that means for you as you lead the organization?
Yeah, no, we do. I think we have some incredible focuses that we're developing. It was a great time for our entire leadership team to look at the whole marketplace, evaluate our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, but maybe took that process and put it on steroids a little bit.
A lot of threats.
Beefed it up.
A lot of threats from Michelle.
We beefed it up, and man, it was really, really exciting. I'm not going to obviously announce them right here. We got this video coming out in just a couple weeks internally to the company. We're going to go around the U.S. just kind of casting that vision for everybody. But I'm fabulously excited about the outcome of that. And like I said, man, we have a new, this is like a lottery pick. LeBron coming out of high school, team member joining us. That can't wait to make public next week. Can't wait to share that with the entire world and marketplace. As we just really continue to add to what already is, I think, a world-class, incredible team.
Yeah, it leads to the buyer versus builder conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've always taken a position of being a buyer of technology, not a builder. And I think there's a lot of good reasons for that historically, and I think there continue to be probably even more compelling arguments about why we want to stay in that place on a go-forward basis. When you look at the whole financial services ecosystem, there are so many providers of fabulous technology that are vying for the business of organizations like ours, of big banks and big private mortgage lenders. And these guys are working on so many things: robotics, AI, OCR, just a whole suite of technology products. Just think about how they can provide them to clients like us. And I think when we get to sit back and let all these folks in the ecosystem compete for our business, it keeps us in absolutely a competitive forefront. We get to always work with some best-in-class providers like Blend. That's been fabulous for us in developing our Easy app. And we get to not build all that infrastructure, which ends up being cost, ends up being legacy talent that, man, as new stuff comes to the forefront, the team you brought on may not be the best in the world at developing that. When we're buyers, man, we just get to go shopping.
Right.
We get to go shopping and buy those things. So we are really excited about the new expertise we're bringing in-house to help us be world-class buyers and integrators of technology.
That's
I'm
awesome.
pretty excited to announce next week.
Yeah. Dave, I know you raised your hand a little bit ago. Questions, comments, shout-outs, all of the above in the comments. We had a couple more minutes. David, who we got?
Some really great questions coming in. Let me focus on Megan.
It's great, need hard.
Right. Megan Henning, a newcomer to movement from Vermont. What advice would you give to a newbie loan officer, Casey?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Every single market leader event, every single loan officer event, we get a question something like this. Man, I have a new market. How do I break in? And I'll tell you, in Charlotte, North Carolina, I told this story just 2 days ago down in Florida. I was our first market leader, I guess, and Jeff Brown was our first loan officer. And Jeff Brown and I were running around exit ramps, putting buy houses, no money down, yellow signs on the exit ramp, man. Then Jeff would get a lead in, and I think in Jeff's second or third month, he closed about 11 loans for $760,000. So he got out of the gate fast, but also set the company record for the most loans with the lowest total volume, I think, in history.
And almost got hit by a car.
And almost, yeah. I mean, we were jumping out of a minivan to do this.
Okay.
And I would tell you, today, 8 years later, we sit at about 15% market share in Charlotte. I think Jeff's market's going to close close to $1 billion, in 8 years. But it started off building it brick by brick and fundamentally taking care of one buyer at a time, telling that story authentically, allowing those buyers to celebrate that success in Facebook, and then asking for referrals from friends and family. We've always been a company that worked by referrals. We never did a national marketing push. We weren't doing commercials. We don't advertise at Panther Stadium. We said we want to take care of one buyer, one realtor at a time, and then ask them to tell the great story of the experience they had with us to their friends and family who they'd want to be cared for in a similar manner. And that, sometimes, man, people, it's really simple. It's straightforward. It's not wild and sexy and spending $1 million on pay-per-click ads. But man, it works. It works. And better than just a great business, you really build a great life because you build a network and a referral base of people that you've loved and cared for well, because your business depends on it. You have to take care of each one of those because you depend on them to refer you to their friends and family.
Dave, keep rolling, man. If we got good stuff from the field, I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, so this question actually plays pretty nicely into the last one, but it comes from not the field, but from our very own Lindsay Wagnon here in South Carolina. She says, Casey, you mentioned movement having a realtor-centric approach. What are a couple of ways the company is doing that well?
Man, well, I think, Lindsay, your department is really leading that in a lot of ways, right? I think even the integration with M3, and Hung's recent example here of we rolled out a proprietary program, our MAP program, that then we then helped realtors market to their potential clients. And these are typically for folks who might not otherwise have been qualified in other programs, right? So this is a pretty unique program to Movement Mortgage, and we've helped realtors close more loans. We also have a vision, man, for our realtors. We want to make their life easier. We wake up and go to work for you. If you're a realtor, understand that any one of our loan officers wakes up and goes to work for you. And really that's reflected in our process. We want to have your loan fully underwritten, cleared to close in 7 business days. And we think, man, if we do that for your client, it transforms your life as a realtor. You're going to have happier clients. Your stress is going to be reduced. Their stress is going to be reduced. And man, those 2 to 3 weeks you have now before the house actually has to close, you might be able to use to work on developing other clients. You might be able to ask them for referrals because they've just had all this anxiety removed from the process. So our goal is that because we served your clients so well, that in fact is going to serve you well as a realtor and help you grow your business and have hopefully a better life.
If the camera is on both of us, all it's going to be is a loop of just me doing this next to you. I mean, you were rolling, man. Or Dave, we got any more from the field? Any shout-outs? I'm saying.
Yeah, you want this one?
Please.
I was going to
say, I don't know. Sure, David.
Chicken dance? Question mark. I think that's yeah, come on.
That's for me. This is the dancing man right here.
That's for the chicken. No, the chicken dance. I think I need, I thought I paid off the bet, but then I didn't pay off the bet. Look, the Eagles won.
Oh.
It was ugly. Look, I owned up to it. I put on the shirt. I was never intending to come in on Friday for the Friday morning meeting. Adam hung me out to dry, but I think I paid it off on John Third's Facebook page. You should check it out.
Chicken dance on John Third's Facebook page.
Yep, real professional stuff here at Coffee with Casey. I think we got time for one more. David, if you got any more?
So more of a comment.
Sure.
There's a few more questions I could get to. Let me go with the comment. Caitlin Brennan out in Tempe. Thank you for giving the go-ahead for a gym in Tempe Op Center.
Oh, that's all.
Caitlin, we got big news for you. Not only are you getting a gym, you're getting a trainer to go along with that gym. So I think Michelle just led the Couch to 5K,
Which I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Go ahead. All right.
All right. No, I mean we have over 1,000
Guys.
1,000. We have a little over 4,000 employees in the company. Over 1,000 of them have signed up for this Couch to 5K, which. I mean, I'm getting texts. I'm seeing people are shooting me little screenshots of their phone. Like my daughter, my 7-year-old, has been doing it with my wife. Begrudgingly.
You know the shoe you haven't said and all that? You.
Me.
You haven't been running. So here, let me just give you a little peek.
Whoa.
Movement, Facebook, all the universe is watching. I went for a run. My wife, his sister went for a run.
Yeah.
And Michelle, his wife, went for a run. Someone's missing in that equation. What's going on? You're not a runner.
I am not. It's a
If
lot of
this can
pounding.
run,
There's
that
a
can
lot.
run.
I was gonna say there's a lot of like jarring and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Is it too late to sign up for the Couch to 5K? We got a question.
You know what? Yes, it is. Yes, it is too late to sign up, but I don't want to.
Is it ever too late? It's never too late. It's never too late
I'm getting a
to
yes
start
from
your
Adam.
fitness journey. Come
Oh
on.
man, we were so good, and then we get a bomb from the field.
Yeah.
All right,
It's never too late, guys.
Technically, but you know what? Yes, so we'll figure it out. I don't want to discourage someone from exercising, Dave. Come on. All right. On that note, no, in all seriousness, that was great engagement from the field. I appreciate you unpacking a little bit on, gosh, you talked about like the old school stuff, man. The old Facebook playbook.
Yeah.
We got fun strategy stuff coming on the pipeline. The new CIO first round draft pick, that's getting announced on Monday at the NBA conference. So lots to be excited about.
Can
Movement.
I tease that he was a former NFL athlete?
Ooh.
A little hint.
Hit
See if you guys can
Wikipedia.
do that. Yeah.
Really narrowed it down there.
Yeah.
Narrowed it down. Chief Information Officer, first round draft pick in the NFL, literally. But no, that's coming Monday. And seriously, thank you for tuning in for watching. I just want to clear one thing up. Meet the Suite last month with us. People thought that I was just randomly asking you if you wanted to tackle me or put me in an armbar, which I think suggested just random violence. That was a football and jiu-jitsu reference.
Yeah,
I feel like I need to clean it. I know you got it, but when it was cut, it was just made it sound weird. So I promise we don't wrestle too much around here. All right. Thanks, Facebook. We'll see you later.